Hey, Ray. Ray, hey, you got a second?
I'm about to eat lunch.
What the? That's disgusting. It's all candy and chocolate?
Dude, you obviously don't know me well, bro. Don't judge, man. This is like all the vitamins and nutrients you possibly need. Look at that. I already tapped into this one. Now I'm getting ready to do the hazelnut, and then I'm going to finish up with a nice tiramisu.
You have problems, man.
Some of it has vegetables in it, I think. There might be some kind of vegetable.
I don't think there's any vegetables in any of that shit.
Well, I don't know.
Well, when you're done eating your lunch, can we please sit down and film a video real quick?
Yeah, I guess. I'm going to be a bit, but yeah, like 25 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Cool.
What's up, everyone? I am here with the one, the only, Ray LUZIER. Ooh, a punch to the face. Ray, drummer for Korn, Army of Anyone, David Lee Roth, 80 other bands.
Yeah. Tons of others.
I hope you talk more in this video than
Tons of others.
Tons of other bands. We actually tried filming this video years ago. On my channel, there's a video from like Rockstar Mayhem Tour where I talked to a bunch of different musicians about video game stuff. And you choked on a cherry tomato right when we were about to start.
I do that sometimes.
Yep. So unfortunately, there was no words from him back then. So I have some questions I'm going to ask you about video games, video game related shit. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. So first up is, what was like your first video game you ever played, or the first system you ever played? Do you remember?
Well, showing my age here, Scott, but yeah, probably Atari 2600.
Okay.
Back on the farm in Pennsylvania, there's not too much going on, so you only ride so many horses and motorcycles before you get bored. Mm-hmm. And my sister had got the Atari 2600, and I remember buying, you know, the typical Froggers, Miss Pac-Mans, and Galaga, and all that stuff. And with like the single joystick with the one freaking button, but that's all we knew, you know. So yeah.
Did your sister let you play it frequently? Or?
Yeah, she's 5 years older than me, so she beat me up a lot. No, she didn't beat me up, but she would definitely take control of the system and as her records too. So
okay. Next is what were some of your favorite games you ever played?
My phases with gaming comes and goes, so it's like I'll find some like weird sit down kind of, you know, old Miss Pac-Man kind of game, and then I'll find out something new like the Xbox 360 Connect thing that my wife got. So I'll do that for a little bit, and it's kind of funny. So that's like the funniest thing, or most fun I've had in a while is doing that, you know, the Connect thing, just because it's, you know, we're doing the what's it called?
Connect Sports and
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Toy Story, you know, you're Woody and you're running through the forest and you're trying to do things.
Yes, kids too, also.
Right? Yes, yes. Children's. I don't watch Toy Story that much.
Next question: do you have any interesting stories from like your childhood that are video game related?
Well, like, you know, when you're on the farm and you have nothing to do and you're playing video games and drums and riding horses, well, your parents take away those privileges from you. So my mom would like ground me from my Atari, which like she knew that pissed me off really bad. So I get really upset, and it kind of sucks because when you can't wait to get home from school and play something. And you're
like I mentioned, you have kids.
Yes.
What do they play?
3 and a 7-year-old. Well, it's weird because we were trying to not purposely keep them from games, but you know, it's the iPhone generation. So when you're at restaurants, that's all you see kids doing is like
always
living on the phones. No one has conversations anymore with families. So that's why we kind of held off from the games. But Hudson, my 7-year-old, loves the new Spider-Man game, and I forget when it's on, but it's I bought it on my iPhone. He plays those like religiously.
You also have an N64 in your house.
Yes, yes.
They were playing that quite a bit, and then it wasn't working. I was visiting over at his house, so I took it apart, cleaned it, got it to work again, and his kids were like on top of it playing like Donkey Kong. So. Yeah,
and I bought him, what's that, a controller that has all those games in
like one of the little plug-and-play Namco Museum ones. Right. Yeah.
Right. They love that stuff, you know, but I mean, my 3-year-old plays Angry Birds. I mean, it's like, you know, they're getting it now. It's weird because it's such a new generation. Everybody's gonna have phones. You can't fight it. So.
And their friends play games, and I'm sure that they're gonna have to
that's the
catch
thing.
up with
every time they go over, you know, they're like, how come we don't have this? And Hudson just found out we have an Xbox 360. I mean, it was like, you know, a few months ago. So I'm sure it's very much going to be on and popping once this.
I thought it was cool that one of their first things they ever played, like a home console, was an N64, because most kids, like you're saying, are playing just on their smartphone, but they were really into the N64. So.
Right, and that's my wife. That was my wife's center. She's much younger than me, so that was her thing. That was her Atari 2600.
Yeah. Let's see, next. Did you ever play like Rock Band or Guitar Hero when they were out, or what did you at least think of those?
When I was in Army of Anyone with the Stone Double Pilot guys and Filter, we did a ton of radio promo, and one of the radio promos, that's when Rock Band was just hitting. This is 12, 13 years ago. And it's funny because Dean DeLeo, he goes, hey, Rock Band, big deal. Watch this. And he picks it up, and if you're a musician, especially a virtuoso like himself, it doesn't matter. You have to play the game.
Buttons, not strings.
Yeah, so I did the same thing, and I was just like, be like beginner stuff. So yeah, it's, needless to say, we went in there with a cocky attitude and got our butts handed to us.
Awesome, that's a good story. And then last up, if you had to make a video game, like you were forced to, what kind of game would you make?
Wow. I don't know. It has to be something in music, but not like a Rock Band thing. Although they've taken that pretty far. It's pretty amazing how big that got.
They have a game called Rocksmith, but it's basically just to teach you like guitar and bass. It's not really much of a game.
Really?
But yeah.
See, I was going to say, man, mine would be, since I'm a music educator, it'd probably be somewhere on the lines of trying, actually making someone be able to understand the physical instrument and all that.
They don't have a drum one for consoles, for like Xbox One, PS4, so you should make a drum game.
Here it comes, Roy Laser's Drum Extravaganza.
Sounds amazing. Well, Ray, thank you for sitting down talking with me.
Yeah.
Go check, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, well, KXM3 is going to come out in fall.
He's in the band KXM also.
Yeah, it's my side project, and it's George Lynch and Doug Pinnick, and we're just pleased by the Jonathan Davis Black Labyrinth CD.
He drummed on that, yeah.
We're currently on tour supporting that.
We're in Luxembourg.
Yeah.
And we're both sick, in case you can't tell.
Yeah, we're both like, sorry if I'm too boring.
You are not boring, Ray. All right, thank you again, and subscribe to this video, this channel, whatever. Leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Peace. Play us out, Ray.